Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever in the world you are. Hope you're all doing well. Got another great day in Eve. And I'll start off by saying that we have a pretty major Plex sale going on. I hope that that things like don't get overwhelming in the store. That's what kept the show from happening yesterday, is that we had just such an enormous response to the sale that it caused problems with like trying to do the show. Which, not good, but good. It's one of those things where, something being successful does have impact, a negative impact, but it's generally recognized as good. Anyway, I figured today we would do something a little bit different that would involve hopefully getting some escalations and such. I have here. This is one of the Vexors that I have. It's a Vexor Navy issue. Oh, this one is medium. So I have another one here too. Here, let's switch the view here. So this is DKFA, which I don't remember what that stands for. It sounds pretty cool though, right? And this one is DKFA low. And I think that this one is just lower cost, because this one's 81 million and this one's 35. Oh wait, why is this missing something here in its slot? Oh no. All right. I have the answer on that, because I have another one of these here on this guy. And what's missing? I probably cannibalized something. Oh, it's got one DDA missing. All right. So, yeah, it's got one DDA taken out of there. And so that's interesting. This one does need a bit of attention paid to it. A little bit more. I have seen a few situations when running these sites where the ship starts to get overwhelmed. I really love how Eve keeps putting up these Plex discounts before my work paycheck, so I end up missing out. Oh man. Yeah. I can't help you there. I feel for you. But yeah, so, could I show my monitor setup real quick? The answer is no. I have no camera that shows it right now. So I did reset up my, unless I had a mirror, I could like hold up a mirror in front of the camera and show it to y'all. I just reconfigured my office and everything, and so you just have to believe me when I say I got three monitors on the bottom row, 3 monitors on the top row, and a big TV over here that's 4K that's showing a bunch of other stuff. You're bragging about it to your friend. Oh, I have a really old picture that I saw somewhere. Actually, I don't even know where that picture is. On my YouTube channel, look up multiple monitor in my channel. You will find a video of me showing how to do Eve over multiple monitors. So yeah, it's the best I can think of. All right. So anyway, back over to this guy with the ship that is in. So this one has a little less damage and a little bit more rep. And it still has enough damage to do the job. So I think that this one will work. We're going to try it. So this is the DKFA. I don't know if I have just this one on here. Vector. You know which ones I've got here listed. Yeah, here's the low one, 35 million. And here's another one for drone squad sites. God, that's got to be about the same as what I'm running. No, it's different. That one is interesting. Maybe we should be building one of these too. That looks like it has more DPS. Let's find out. So this one's 355. Wow, 445. Well, maybe if we have to build some more, we'll build that. Let's start out with this one that we've got. Oh yeah, an Inception moment, stream within a stream within a stream. I know. I tried not to look too closely before I would get dizzy. Definitely should use the AFK Vexor instead. We're gonna work with the one we've got here first. What's better, 6 months Plex or 6 months Omega time? Well, actually, 6 months Plex. I think that with the Plex discount right now, that it actually equals a little bit of savings if you bought the Plex and then you used the Plex in game to do Omega time. But if you had to choose between the two, on the safe side, I would say the Omega. But do the math. It's a good question, though. We are going to, let's see, we got 310 million gold. Let's give, or gold. You know, I think of our chat currency. I can't help it. Here, I am going to give all my money. Yeah. So there's 310 million. All right. So I'm taking out a ship that costs 80.
Welcome to the Dragons.
81 million.
Just followed.
And Numaka, thank you for the follow. Welcome. 81 million. And so let's see how this one does. Numaka, for new followers and for anybody who subs or resubs, I am doing images of what Dolly thinks that you look like. And the gold chat is broke. Oh. Oh. Wow. Look at that. So, Numaka, that is what Dolly thinks you look like. That is very interesting. So I've been putting these up into our Discord, and so exclamation point Discord. In the Discord, you'll find a live show chat down near the bottom of the list. That's where I've been posting them if you want a copy of it. So that was pretty wild. All right, now, and then for those of you who want one, who are already a follower or whatnot, we'll do like 3 of you in between every YouTube episode. We'll try that again. We did that the other day, and it was popular, so we'll try it again today. So, all right, let's let me see what fleets are available to me. I guess only Horde standing. Okay. Joining that. Okay, we're gonna take this guy out, and we're gonna get him going on working some sites. This guy is cap stable. This guy can handle a bit more of the DPS coming at him. Maybe skins for this. All right. Oh, is this a Vexor Navy issue, actually? It is. It's a Vexor Navy issue. Interesting. Yeah, I just realized that seeing the camo on it. The Navy issue has the camo. It's not a straight Vexor. All right, well, let's take it out to a site. And we'll give it a shot here. We'll see how it works out. Oh, do I need to... I probably need to... Do I need to hop out at the sun? We'll see. See if I can get them all to red box me. My shield alarm will go off. Anyway, we're going to work a bit on some passive income today, as well as seeing whether or not we can get any interesting escalations. I got first try, I got an escalation right after the patch, but it was a capital one, and I didn't have any ships to do it. So, all right, let's see what happens here. Now in Ishtar, we'll have darn near twice as much DPS, and but it has its cost compared to this. Its cost is definitely more. It is what, 235, whatnot, and this is 81, so 3 times the cost. All right, so now I'm just letting it go on its own. Hello, Mace. This definitely is going to be slower, isn't it? So, these fits tend to be more about survivability and reduction of cost than they are in speed of efficiency in how fast we kill them. So, yeah, this one will take longer. But if I can leave it to do its own thing and I don't have to pay much attention to it, then great. By the way, I got new glasses. Yeah, I can see my computer screens perfectly now. It's really great. My other glasses they're still great for distance, but close-up stuff. So these are set for close-up. I couldn't like sit across the room and watch TV with these. I mean, I could, but you know, it wouldn't be as clear as I would like it to be. These are made very specifically for using the computers. So, since I seem to do that a lot. Yeah. Here's something interesting. The glasses frames, I chose them out, and then it says the name Danny Goki on it. And I'm like, Danny Goki? I recognize that name. Didn't he win American Idol a few years ago? And I looked it up, and sure enough, he has a line of glasses. That's what this is. These are Danny Goki glasses. All right, I just want to see what happens when the next wave spawns. Make sure he's good to go. So far, he's doing just fine. And we should be able to let him do his thing while we do other things, right? Like, maybe I go and pick him up a few more ships. For when he does lose ships. Or she. It's a female character here. Combat log. Yeah. Oh, looks like I've killed a bunch of code with this character. Oh, that's all the kills that I've ever gotten. Interesting. Huh. I don't know. What did I do? Smart bomb them or something? Are they all at the same time? No. Looks like I was... Yeah, I don't even know what I was doing. That's a long time ago. 3,456 days ago? Whee! Yeah. So, here's a couple of Vexers I lost doing this out here, I'm sure. Well, one of them was to... one of them was to a rat. So, let's see what the fit is on this. This is just a plain Vexer. And I lost it to a rat. So... Alright. What was I looking at with this character? I don't know. No implants. Alright. So we don't have to worry about losing anything. Alright, so they are yellow boxing me now. I want to make sure that they don't start attacking my drones. They're still yellow boxing me quite a bit. I may have to, this may be a case where I have to tell them to attack, where they're yellow boxing and they're not being aggressive. So we'll see. There's one more here that is red boxing. And I do see this sometimes in this site. And so, yeah. Well, let's slow this down. Let's look at one of the other ones here. No, it picked up on another one of them. We'll see what the ticks are like on this. When it gets finished, we're just going to take it right to the next one unless we need to make repairs. And then we can look at kind of what the earnings are for the day, which those of you watching on YouTube, it'll be several episodes in. And all right, so they are not attacking these others. It's like I suspected. All right, so I just hit F, and we're gonna have to do that for both of these. I see that sometimes on the second wave here, and I don't know why that is, but it is something that happens. And so you can't be totally AFK on these. New here, what's yellow boxing versus red boxing? Good question. All right, so red boxing means that they are attacking you. They're actively attacking you. Yellow boxing means they have you targeted, but they're not necessarily attacking you. What is going on with my microphone? Are you guys hearing a bunch of stuff? My mic is not turning off. There it goes. That was weird. So the yellow boxing is an indication that they might be shooting at your drones, even though they've targeted you.
To the Dragons.
Father Anilef just followed.
And that's why yellow boxing is a problem. Father Anilev, thank you for the follow. Let's see here. Oh, I have that muting a lot of the stuff whenever I do not have it in focus. So for new followers, I am asking Dolly what it thinks your Twitch character looks like based on your name, and we'll see here. Wow. It's got, this is a very interesting style here that it's got going on, isn't it? So, okay, I'll save that one, and I'm posting them in our Discord, !Discord, and look for the live show folder. That's where I'm posting them at, if you want a copy of it. So, is the VNI worth upgrade from the Vexor?
To the Dragons.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how this one's gonna work. Yeah, so it doesn't know how to say your name, and neither do I, but I'm gonna copy it here. That's very interesting. Should be able to paste that in there. Yep, there we go. And see what Dolly thinks of your name. I don't know how to pronounce it. What language is that? I don't know what language that is either. Is that... It's an Asian language. I kind of like the style that it's doing.
You, sir, rock.
Oh my goodness.
No name _ Tyler just subscribed.
You look like you have eyeballs on your pecs as well. Whew. Yeah, okay. So, Japanese. All right. Well, I'll save that one too, and we'll put it up in Discord. All right. So, there we go on that. That's those are some very interesting interpretations. Oh, and no name Tyler. Thanks for the sub. Brand new. All right. So, for subs as well, let's see here. 1,000 gold to everybody here in your honor. And then for subs as well, I'm doing this. And for those of you who are already followers who are want one of these, I'll do a few requests in between YouTube videos. Wow, it's really on a theme here, isn't it? It's like, this is like very rainbow hyper realistic. All right. So, no name Tyler. Tyler, there you are. All right, what's up in Discord? There is no commands command. Oh, why are they not attacking him? Oh, another one that's yellow boxing. All right. More reason we have to pay attention. All right, so while that's doing that, let's take a look at this guy. And so we have the DKFA low here, have one of them. And, oh, I need another drone damage for my other guy. And then we've got, and this is a 35 million-isk ship. So it's not very expensive, which is nice. And then I want to see whether or not I have that other Vexor in here. This is from a year ago. That's only 359. Costs 80 million. So these are Vexor Navy issues. This has 91 million, 335 damage. It's not very much. But the Vexor Navy issues are more about the survival of the ship when it starts getting overwhelmed, as opposed to accepting of taking some losses to rats every once in a while. You won't make the cost of one of these ships on one of these sites. It'd take you 3 or 4 sites to get the cost of it from the Vexor Navy issue. And the Vexor, it'll be just a little over 1 site. Oh, here's this Nubro Vexor, 20 million. Wow. That one's not quite the same fit. So that's 397. It's also 397. All right, let's get that fit that we looked at a minute ago that looked so interesting. It was one of my fits, which I don't have on this guy here. So let's see here. Yeah, this is the one for squad sites. So 37.9 million, and it has 445 DPS, which is higher than the 355. So this guy, well, they're peeling off his shields again, which is fine. He's doing okay. It'll be interesting to see what kind of ticks we get. I'm figuring ticks of 12 to 15 million. The Gilf dot app, it generates images too. All right. I might have to look at that. I found that I'm paying for multiple services, AI services, and I found that with these ones I'm able to do some really good stuff. That doesn't mean that there's not new stuff out there, because the technology is moving so fast right now that it is incredibly hard to keep up. a buddy of mine has his, I've done businesses with him before, co-owned businesses with him before. And it was, he has been working with AI for 7-8 years now. Like, he was in the very beginning. He helped develop a AI chip on board on motherboards that does virus identification. And so it's a hardware-based virus antivirus, and it's all contained within that, and is able to do all the calculations and everything to know when a system is infected with the virus and block it. Pretty amazing stuff, because that was like 3 years ago that they started. There are some motherboard manufacturers that have that, and I think it's primarily server stuff, because I think they charge an enormous amount for it. And now he just got his certification with large language models and stuff, and he's a brilliant guy. He really is. He's a brilliant guy, and we looked at whether or not we were going to spin up some new business probably about 6 months ago, and we spent a little bit of time working on it, and we were going to focus it around something with AI. But what we realized was, unless we had a shit ton of money and a very large crew working on it, was that we were not going to be able to keep up with the advancements to be able to keep pace. And so we gave it up, because it was going to require a huge amount of cash, which neither one of us have, not in those volumes. We would need tens of millions in funding. And I've pitched for funding before for different rounds on, investments in a company and stuff like that. I do not want to go through that again. I like my life as it is, so yeah, I just don't want to do that again. So a bunch of models using Stable Diffusion. Oh yes, and Stable Diffusion has a new version that's just released or just about to release. Yeah, I saw that. Stable Diffusion can run local. Guys, do you want to hear something that will just blow your mind? I mean, do you want your mind blown? It doesn't have anything to do with Eve, but it does have to do with AI and with technology. So you haven't said yes, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So the Industrial Revolution, which was what, it was 17 something. The Industrial Revolution started with harnessing steam and using steam to do things like propel locomotives and stuff like that. And then the next phase of the Industrial Revolution is electricity. And so that was primarily kicked off by Tesla. And so that was kind of the next evolution or phase of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution is in multiple phases. So there was the beginning of it, and then phase 2 is the invention of electricity and its usefulness. So, and then phase 3 came in after World War II, and it was the invention of the transistor. Now, the reason I mention this is because we are just now hitting phase 4. And so phase 3 is the transistor. And the transistor is what is, controlling all of our computers right now. Your CPU has millions of transistors on it, and they are either on or off. They're binary. Oh, I've got some jitter in my camera. Let's see if we can fix that. Here's my camera. Fresh. My GPU is maxed out. Why is my GPU maxed out? XSplit. Really? Why are you maxing it out? Huh. Let me see if I switch scenes here. If that eases it up. No, XSplit is having a real problem. Interesting. And it's getting worse. No good. God, to reset this, I'm gonna have to put the whole show down. I don't understand what's going on with it. Here, I'm gonna reset the Twitch connection. It's gonna go down for just a second, be right back. All right. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're still seeing it. Well, we're going to stop YouTube as well. No. We'll keep going here. We'll see what happens. All right. So, we'll see what happens here. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll see you in the next episode.